Welcome back to Dating Intentionally. I'm Talia, I'm your host, and I'm sharing no nonsense advice for navigating modern dating with confidence and ease. Whether you've been on dating for a while or you're just getting started, I believe dating can be fun. And this is a special series for YouTube where I'm answering your dating dilemmas. These are real life scenarios submitted by you, the listeners, and viewers. So, thank you to everyone who has bravely shared their stories and questions with me and this amazing community. If you want to anonymously submit your dating dilemma to be answered on the show, you can find the submission link in the description of this episode. All right, let's do it. I, 38 female, have been with my partner, 39 male, for 6 months. He is everything I've been looking for in a guy: attractive, consistent, thoughtful, stable, safe, aligned values, prioritizes me in the relationship. I just don't feel like I have strong chemistry slash desire for him, and I have been feeling very avoidant, wanting space a lot. This is my first relationship in 5 years following a toxic one where I struggled to let people in. I just feel a bit disappointed that on one hand, I feel like I've found what I've been looking for and should feel over the moon. But I've been feeling a bit indifferent and don't feel I have strong attachment to him. My last relationship had really strong chemistry and I had a strong pull to him, but he was very wrong for me. Prior to that, my relationships were healthy. Am I overthinking this? And should I carry on the hope that my feelings for him will become stronger with time? Signed, Joe. Hey, Joe. Thank you for sharing this. And I know how confusing it can be when you meet someone who treats you exactly the way you hope to be treated, but you don't feel the way you thought you would feel at all. Words that jump out to me in your submission are disappointed, indifferent, and avoidant. Obviously, you've been through some stuff. You mentioned this is your first relationship in 5 years, and the last one you had before this was, in your words, toxic. The first thing that came to my mind in reading this is the idea that we are attracted to what is familiar. It could be that this is new and different for you, and it's logically like what you know you want, but on an emotional level, it may feel unfamiliar. And I relate to some of what you said. While I haven't had what I would call toxic relationships, I definitely went through feelings of avoidance and indifference with my husband when we first started dating because I wasn't used to, being emotionally intimate with someone who was so accepting, open, and in tune with my emotions. It felt really jarring and weird at first. Like I never had a man in my life like that who just accepted me like that. I also wanted to touch on what you said about not feeling a strong pull or strong chemistry. Sometimes that strong pull or desire is rooted in anxiety because there is some pleasure in not knowing what's going to happen next, like the suspense of it all. There could also be the desire linked to what is familiar, which to you could be more of that hot cold vibe in a relationship. I'm just guessing here. We don't have all the information. To answer your question though, should you continue and will your feelings change with time? After 6 months, I'm not sure. Part of me thinks this sounds like you've forced yourself to like him when you're just not feeling it. Part of me thinks you're focusing heavily on what's missing instead of what's there. Strong chemistry and attraction thrives in the early stages of a relationship, but it tends to kind of taper off once you've been together for a while. So I totally get that you want to feel swept off your feet by the person you're dating, but I don't feel it's not realistic to feel that way all the time, especially in a long-term relationship. So my advice to you or anyone who gets, 5, 6 months in and realizes this is missing is to think about what's most important to you to feel in a relationship. Is it calm and safety? Or is it the rush of the unexpected and predictable? And maybe this just isn't your guy, right? 6 months is a long time to be uncertain, if you if you even feel the way you want to feel in a relationship. So it might not be the time to be in this type of relationship for you, and that's okay. It's okay to break things off even if there isn't a specific thing they did wrong or a specific reason it's not working. Sometimes you're just not feeling it and that is enough. All right, thanks again for submitting your dilemma. I hope this helps. And if you want my advice on your dating or relationship situation, you can submit it anonymously through the link below. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.